Hello to everyone, this is Joanna and today I'm here to share a small haul with you. In fact, I wasn't going to have anything, but I had to go out to the store. And from my last haul that I did, I forgot to share two things with you and tell you a little small story. But in today's haul, I did get another cherry Coke. There was more. There were no more Pringles. I'm down to one can. Somebody came through there and bought all my chips up. But what I did want to share was the last haul that I did, I forgot two items. I always forget stuff or I talk too fast and then I forget stuff. But I got another one of these little lighter things right here. Um, and I think when I'm done with this, I'm going to take this polish off. I don't know if I'll use this one, which I hardly ever use, or I've been feeling like a lot of my fallish type colors lately. I might put this one on. But I also got this cup that day. Now, I'm guessing with this, I can take my little fruits or whatever I want to put down in here. Even like a little tea bag maybe. But I don't really drink tea bags in my water. I usually will just make regular iced tea and leave it at that. I don't do anything where I leave the bags in the water. But I do like to make little fruited drinks and little mixed drinks and little blender things like that. So this will come in handy for that. But my little story on this right here, not this one in particular, but there was a lady in the store that day. She had on a mask and everything, but she was picking everything up and touching it. These were back there like where the picnic type dishes are, your outdoor type dishes. And it was a real cute, colorful display. Now, she wasn't really messing with these, but she was picking up everything doing one of these numbers. She even picked up like spoons. You know how they have the little picnic spoons? They were real spoons with those thick, colorful handles. She was picking those up and fingering them and putting them back. And I almost wanted to say something like, "What are you doing?" So I just kind of looked at her and she kind of moved over a little bit. But what I did was I took my phone here and I just started moving these cups over, you know what I mean? And then I picked this one. There was a turquoise one and another colored one. And I just thought this was cute. And it's got this straw here that can come out. It's got this piece right here. I don't exactly know what that. I guess if I had fruit in there, that fruit wouldn't come out. It'd be like a strainer. But usually when I put fruit in my drinks, I want to, be able to sip it out of there and drink it. And then it looks like this on the inside. So these are real cute to give as a gift. I think these were maybe $5.99 on the day that I got them. They might go on sale, but I just think these are real cute in the summertime. And these are perfect things that I would have got for my kids when they were younger, and I would make them cold ice drinks and something like this. So I did want to make sure that I mentioned that. So today I went out specifically to get a birthday card for my friend. Her birthday is on the 26th. She doesn't watch my channel, so she won't really know about this, but I plan on going to get her a gift on Monday. I was out today kind of looking for stuff. So I did venture into Macy's and I did venture into Dillards, and I do have something from each of those stores. But it wasn't something for her because I couldn't find what I was looking for. But I did find this card, and it says, "For my sister, my friend, of all the friends I'll ever have, no one will ever be important to my life the way you've always been to me." So she's not my real sister, y'all know that, but she's a very good friend. I told y'all how I met her through a job of mine because her husband was from the military, and that's how they got here. In fact, the street that they lived on was minutes away from Newburgh, because I know she said her husband favors suburb type areas, so how they ended up here was great. But I met her at that job, and that was all the way back in maybe 94ish, 95, whenever I transferred to that side of the building. And we've been friends ever since, like family friends. When you hear me say someone's a family friend, that's definitely her. And the next thing that I picked up was these. And guys, I spent $78 in the store. I didn't buy any food. I meant to, right? And I ain't even joking this time, guys. I did not do this on purpose. So I'm going to tell you what. Wait till you see what I got. I had to stare at the receipt to figure out how in the world I spent $78. I am suspended. If it is not transport, a need, or food, I don't get it. I am suspended until the 28th or 30th of this month. That's it. I mean, I don't know what I did. But these right here will come in handy. And I'm guessing it says great for dishes and countertops, so you can get them wet and wring them out. It says a paper towel alternative. Now, I prefer my paper towels. Now that everything product-wise in the store is getting a little bit better control, I can't find any Viva paper towels. That's what I want. I don't want Bounty. At my store, the grocery store, they had Brawny. I think Brawny and Scott were considered the number 3 and 4 brands here. I don't see a lot of people with those, but I prefer Viva first, Bounty second. And like I said, I do still have some of those Viva paper towels that I had. I just like them because they're cloth-like. And I got some more of these because I'm down to 1 plus the one in my purse. And I was using those more than I thought that I would. Now, I got this. This was probably something I didn't need and what added to my total because this was like $5 and some change, as well as the carpet cleaner that I got here. And this I need because I'm going to try to go to work on some of them stains my daughter put into my carpet that I did not like in that room. Because that's something they could charge me for, I'm guessing. But the carpet is old. They would need to pull it up when I leave. Because I've been in this apartment. How long have I been? I've been over here since 2017. So March. So yeah. It's already been 13 years I've been in this apartment, but I've been out here on the property for 31. So technically they would need to pull that up anyway. But I went ahead and got this because I have this really nice silver-plated flatware that I bought years ago, back when Baroque flatware was in style. And it was all I ever wanted in life. And I found out when I opened it a few years ago, it was tarnished. So I went ahead and got this so I can clean that up. And once I start moving stuff out of there, I'll be able to find a lot of that stuff. Here was another thing that I'm pretty sure was the bulk of my purchase, guys. I saw Excedrin migraine, right? And I said, why do they have that, not the regular one? Well, lo and behold, I look over and I see these. $14.99. $14.99 for something I normally get for $9, $7, or as high as $10.99. But it was $14.99. And as you can see, I bought them both. I probably would have done the same thing if it was a 200 bottle. And my 200 bottle is what costed me $14.99 at Walgreens. That's what's supposed to be $14.99. But you know what? I didn't argue. Beggars can't be choosy today. I got both of these. So what I'll do, because I had opened up that 200 bottle, I will go ahead and put these up and I will bring it out and I will refill my small bottle with like the 24 caplets and then keep that in my cabinet because I usually have the big bottles and then I refill my little bottles until they need to be replaced. So that right there was probably the bulk of my $78 purchase. Also, I don't know if I can show you this. I'm going to try because I don't want to knock my phone over. I bought another one of these little cords. Not this. This is my portable charger, but I did not have a cord for my purse. And I had been trying to find a little short one. And they have one on eBay that's retractable. So I might still get that. But I needed one today because my phone was dipping down to 10 and 15%. And I needed to charge it. So as you can see, this cord is like right here. And I don't want to pull it too much. But it's a little standard 3 feet C-type cord. So this one is for my purse so that I can keep my charger with me. Because when I'm out, I tend to be on my phone a lot more than even I thought that I would be. So the next things that I got, and I don't know why, because I didn't need them, was I bought more umbrellas. Do y'all remember the fiasco when I first bought some umbrellas in a little pack and I kept losing them and it took me about a couple of months to haul them because I could never find them? These I'll put up and put in a box. I like to make little fruit drinks, and you've heard me say I like to make little mock cocktails. And I just thought these would be cute. They were $1.99 a piece. See, that's where I got started. I got started with $1.99 thinking it wouldn't be that much. And I got these little swords that you put your little olives and onions and cherries. I don't really make any drink that calls for olives. The closest I've gotten to a martini is a cosmopolitan, which cherries and fruits are what I put in my drinks when I actually make a drink. But for the most part, like I said, I like to make little faux cocktails. Juice and fruit. And then I got these little drink stirrers. Like I said, I love the way these look in hurricane glasses. And I don't have any hurricane glasses, but these, I think, what were these? They might have been $1.99 too. I just thought they were cute. I just got to make sure people don't think they're straws. I used to get the glass ones from Pier 1, but I would break them when I was washing. So I think the next things that I'll show you to make sure I don't forget is from Dillards and Macy's. But the last thing that I got was these little yogurts. And as you can see, they're a mess because they were sideways. But this little stuff right here stays in the top. But this fruit and all that is settled and spread out. So I'm still eating off that cheesecake. But for me to say I don't like these and I didn't want to buy these, I don't buy quite a few of them now. So I'm going to pause this for a minute and put the stuff in the refrigerator and move some stuff off the table. And I will be right back. Okay, now those new Excedrin, they expire February of 23. And I think the ones that I have, that 200 bottle expires in 22. So I'm going to share with you what I got at Dillards and Macy's. And it's not a whole lot. I have been wanting to try their clear moisturizer without any of the add-ins in it. So if I end up liking this little one, I will go ahead and get a large one, because I thought, what if it's sticky or something like that? And I haven't been watching reviews on it, but I want to, if I end up liking this, I want a plain one. And then I want one that I intend to buy an insert for, because I think that gels are nice in the summer. When it comes to face wash in the wintertime, I like to use oils and creams. And in the summertime, I like foams and something light. Considering I don't like foam in hand gel, but I do like it in a face wash. But I want to try this moisturizer. And in this little set, it looks like I get a Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. I don't really think that I need a plumping. I think my lips are fine like they are. Sometimes that means plumping and sometimes it don't. And then I also get a City Block Purifying Charcoal Clay Mask and Scrub. So I thought that I would like their 7th Day Scrub, and I don't. So, but I do love their Take the Day Off products. So sample wise, I have almost everything they make except for this. And I do plan on getting a full-size balm. I plan on getting a full size of the Take the Day Off oil. And I think there was a third one in there with that, unless this was it. There was a balm. There was an oil. And I keep thinking there was something else. If not, there was these. So I do plan on trying these out. And I really hope that I like them. Because when I do wear makeup, it's far fewer in between now than it, but I used to wear my little foundations and make myself up all the time, but mostly then I wore powder. But I like to take it all off with a wipe and then go in with some type of a face wash, and then go in, you know, with something deeper, and the micellar waters and all that. But I have been looking at videos on multi-cleansing, which is something I had already been doing, but I think there's a method to it, and I want to get something down pat. Skincare is not something that I want to use a bunch of different products, but it is something that here lately I have been trying a bunch of different products, because I want to try the Sulwhasoo, and I also want to try the Glow Recipe Blueberry. See how that is. But it's also something that I want to use the same thing with. Like years ago, I had the Clinique face bar, and I would use that in their toner, and then I was always getting the Re-Energy eye creams and face creams in my Lancome purchases, which back then all I bought was Lancome polish lipstick or mascara. I bought Definicils all the time. And I would always get that cream. That's like $100 and something cream. But it worked. Lancome products are tried and true. They've been around since I've been in high school, so I really do love them. And Clinique, too, has been around. You know, Estee Lauder, Clinique, and Lancome were all we had here before we got a Sephora and an Ulta. But I definitely want to try these out. And I am going to finish the Cala wipes that I have open. That's all that I got from Dillards. So I didn't do bad there. Sorry about that. I didn't do bad there. But I did mess up in the grocery store. I am so tired of turning this phone over. That's why I don't prop my phone up. Can you imagine if I'd have had it up higher? Now, the fiasco with my bank account. I lost my checkbook, and I finally went ahead and did what I needed to do. And that is a hassle because, guys, you know, with them talking about these stimulus payments, it is super hard for me to get my information to the IRS. I called them this morning. The man left me on hold for an hour. I kid you not. I just set my phone up, put it back on the charger, put it on speaker, and was watching TV. He came to the phone after an hour, put me on hold another 15 minutes, and then asked for 6 or 7 more just to tell me he can't take my information over the phone because I might be a fraud person. After he made me answer a series of questions, my address, my name. The only thing he did not ask me is when they ask you about your taxes, what your last deposit was. And I told him all I was trying to do was give them my bank account information. I said, don't you think that if I was doing something, I mean, I understand what he's saying on the one hand, but one, I'm not going to risk going to jail or prison, fooling around with the IRS, because one, I would know if I'm doing something wrong from my end, the real person is going to be, figuring something out and calling. So I'm not going to do that. I said, but I'm trying to give you my routing information. And I said, is there something else I can do online? Is there a form that you can mail to me? He says, no. So then I call the lady that does my taxes, and she said there's nothing I can give her from my end until I come in to get my taxes filed, which will be next year. So I'm like, how am I going to get them my information? So she gave me their website, indiana.gov, something, something IRS. Do you know when I got on that website, it said that the information for the stimulus account information has passed. That ain't even what I wanted my information for. It had nothing to do with the stimulus. It had to do with the fact that I lost my checkbook and that I had to get new checking account information. This is making me so mad. Them and child support, because I still get child support arrears for my daughter, even though she's 31. They are giving me headaches. I nearly lost all the charge on my phone trying to fool around with them guys. They make me so mad. They need to make some stuff easier, because it used to be when you called the IRS and it had anything to do with your bank information, you had to have your taxes in front of you. You had to know how you were filing, which for me, it was head of household. Right now, it's just me by myself. And I had to answer certain key items on my tax form. They would ask me a line number and ask me the amount there, so they knew hands down it was me. I am so frustrated today over that I just gave up. But anyway, I went out to Dillards, and this is all I got because I've been wanting to try the Anastasia mascara, and I've also been wanting to try the Fenty mascara, and I also want to try that Is Cosmetic Blowout and the Too Faced Damn Girl. Now, they did have the full size of the Damn Girl, and they did have the Better Than Sex mascara, which I used to say I hated, and now I like it. I just didn't want a full tube of either one of those. So when Sephora opens up, and that's the other thing that's got me salty, I'm realizing, if I'm not mistaken, Sephora opens up on the 22nd. That's a Saturday. I have to go to work. Why would they open up on a Saturday when they're going to be bombarded with people? It would have made more sense to open up on a Monday. Mondays through Wednesday, our mall gets very light traffic. It got heavy like when they first opened up. But that way, because you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that each store is opening as they get their safety protocols in place, because they have windows and glasses and tiers and things up in certain places. But the only reason I'm salty, guys, is a selfish one. They have one tube, what do you call it, the perfume pen of the Valentino, because I finally decided I'm going to break down and get that perfume. I just don't need the whole bottle. They did have a big bottle and a medium bottle at Dillard's. I just didn't get it because I don't know if my friend Stephanie would like it. She likes some of the things I send her, and sometimes she tells me just send it anyway. But I really don't want to send her something that she might not like. So far, I've had good luck with that. But when it comes to perfume, it's completely different from body creams and lotions and mists and sprays and things like that. But Macy's has none of their scents out. You can't smell them. Nobody wants to buy perfume you can't smell. Now, I understand to an extent what they're probably doing is spraying it on a paper. But guys, old school, you don't ever buy perfume that you can't put on your skin, because you might like it on that paper, and then when you get it on, you're going to want it off. Like that Soleil that I got from Tom Ford. On the paper, I loved it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to buy it. And then one day they had it in the store. I sprayed it on me and I wanted to wash it off. And it seemed to last all day, even after I washed it off. So now Dillard's has their perfumes out. I always spray the perfume in the air and I smell it. I mean, I don't hold the container and cough all over it or nothing like that. I have always sprayed something in the air. Then maybe I'll spray it on my hand or arm. But I didn't do that because I wasn't after perfume. And usually with some perfumes, it's the bottle that draws me, if nothing else. But anyway, this is all I got. Because see, look at me over here rambling. So I don't remember if I had the number 14 brush. I think I had the number 7. And I gave it to my friend Pat. And then I got me another one. I'm going to have to find it and see. I had the dip brow. And I really did like that. I had 2. I think I had espresso. I had chocolate and whatever was darker. And I ended up giving her the darker one because she liked it. But I don't use my dip brow anymore. And I hope they still make it. I don't think mine dried out. But if it did, I do want another one. I just don't seem to take the time with my brows that I used to take. And that's what my daughter pointed out with me when I said certain things about how I don't, know how to do things anymore. She said, Mom, it's because you don't take the time. Because she's right. I used to be in the mirror. Honey, I take my lenses out so I could see, and I take these little scissors and brush my brows up and shape them, and then the brow pencil would go on from there, and I don't do that anymore. But that was it. This is all that I got. I just wanted to share that with you because I think I've been talking too much. Yeah, it's almost 21 minutes. But until the next time, everyone have a great day. I'm watching all of y'all's videos. If y'all have tried anything that I got here, please let me know your thoughts on it, especially this. I'm going to find out the hard way if this works, but I don't have a brush. So I might wait and try to use this when I get a brush or get some old rags because I need to start packing up and cleaning stuff up. So until the next time, everyone, have a great day.